this image isn't what it seems. Fortnite has led us to believe that the society have stolen Peely. Whether this is the main part of the society or just an evil person within the society, either way, they were on the phone with Jones talking to him about something, and we can see Peely in the background. They're trying to trick us. But before I get into that, we need to explain why they've taken him. There's some people suspecting that Peely can see the future, or whether if you eat Peely, you can see the future. Back in Chapter 1, Season 9, Bunker Jonesy was forced to eat Peely to survive. And as we saw, something led him to predict the future. Whether this was Peely or not, we don't know. But that's what some people are suspecting is happening right now. They have stolen Peely so that way they could see the future. Run some tests maybe. But personally, I think that this isn't the case. Because why would they steal Peely and then tell Jones that they have Peely? It just doesn't make sense. If they wanted Peely because they thought they could get something from him, then they would keep it a secret. They wouldn't tell Jones they stole him. They wouldn't tell Jones who stole them. They would keep it a secret. But no, this time is different. They're teasing Jones with Peely, or they're trying to bargain somehow. Personally, I think that they have kidnapped Peely so that way they could blackmail Jones. But what are they blackmailing Jones for? Well, in one of the loading screens in Fortnite, we can see Jones standing in front of something that looks like it's the 0 point. Since Jones was in control of the event during the Big Bang, we can assume that the 0 point ended up here and he knows where it is. And this loading screen kinda confirms that. This might be why they've kidnapped Peely, because they want to use Peely to get the 0 point back. Because if Jones really wants Peely, but he also knows where the 0 point is, maybe they can convince him to swap. He shows them where the 0 point is, and they give him Peely back. This would be a huge issue though, because then the wrong people would have the 0 point. But is Jones willing to do this for Peely? Okay, but what is Fortnite lying to us about? This loading screen looks like they are on the phone with Jones telling him something or bargaining or something. But if you go to the actual location in the game, you can see a chair with a banana on it and a bed in the background. This leads us to believe that this is the same room. Why does this mean it's a lie? And why are they teasing Jones with this? Well, what if they're on the phone with Jones bargaining over the 0 point, and Jones actually agrees that he'll show them the 0 point if they give back Peely. But when Jones gets to the location that they told him, Peely is already missing, and instead a banana is in place. But now, why would they do this? Well, personally, I just think it's a normal villain role. They tell somebody they'll give him back, and then they keep him, and they keep the thing that they traded. So now they're on top with both things, and the other person now has no leverage. Yes, this is a classic villain role, something that they always do in movies and shows, but there still is one other option. What if they successfully trade, but when Jones gets to the location that Peely is at, somebody has beaten him to it? Not just like they've stolen Peely and the 0 point, but what if they actually tried to give Peely back, but somebody else beat Jones to Peely and stole him, taunting him with a banana on the chair? That would mean that there would be two enemies, the society who have the 0 point that they just traded over, and then the other enemy that has Peely. Now Jones has nothing, and there's two enemies he has to learn and think about. Well, who could this other enemy be? What if it is Midas? Because in the files for this new update coming up, we figured out that there's a game mode called Floor is Lava. Yes, this has been out before, but there's something new about this version. Midas is presenting it. This confirms the return of Midas, but why? Why would Midas be back, and how finally now? And why is it to do with Floor is Lava? Well, back in Chapter 2, Season 2, Midas was messing with the weather and the storm. That was his whole issue. He was trying to break the loop with the storm, and he was almost successful until the IO actually fought back with water. What if this time, since it's an alternate reality, an alternate timeline from Chapter 2, Season 2, What if this time he presents floor is lava, and lava is the thing he's controlling instead of the weather? But what does this have to do with Peely? Well, what if Midas actually comes back and somehow is in charge of stealing Peely? Maybe that's why they want to know where the 0 point is. Not only because they know it will have a lot of power, but maybe it's because Midas wants to break the loop and actually have control over the 0 point. Besides this leaked thing, there's actually many things inside the game right now teasing Midas, such as the doors from Chapter 2 Season 2, a picture of the agency, Midas folders in the trailer, and much more, including the yacht. Something specific inside the yacht that leads me to believe Midas is here right now is this computer. This computer shows us a login screen, and we can see 2 logins. One has 5 letters, and one has 8. If you do some thinking, the ship was originally owned by Midas, and it was named Marigold. Midas is married to Marigold, their husband and wife. These 2 logins actually match the amount of letters in their names, 5 being for Midas and 8 being for Marigold. On Saturday, 2 p.m. this week, I'm going to be going live and giving away 1,000 V-Bucks. So if you guys are interested in winning some free V-Bucks, go ahead, join the stream. There will be more details there. You don't have to do anything to enter the giveaway until that stream, so just be ready. But now let's get back into the video. Do we think that this is meaning that Midas is actually here or not? Not only does this hint really big at Midas's return, it also hints that he is with the society, and he possibly could even be running the society. Midas isn't ever really known to be working with somebody. Somebody is usually working with Midas. So this being the case, I feel like Midas would have to be the leader of the society in order for him to be a part of it. But since this computer shows the society logo, and this whole yacht shows the society logo everywhere, completely being rerun by the society instead of being by Midas, this is a big deal. That means that Midas is probably ahead of all of these schemes that are going on with Peely. He's been the one kidnapping Peely. He's been the one that's been threatening Jones. He wants control over the 0 point, but we don't know why. We've never really seen Midas go after the 0 point before. We've only seen him try to destroy the loop. But since he has the golden touch, we can assume that he probably hunted for the golden touch, got it because he wanted power. So maybe now he's going for an even bigger power, the 0 point. But this whole theory could be incorrect because it looks like there might actually not be a 0 point. So go watch the video on the screen to figure out about that. Use code PBJ.